Hello, welcome. If you're finding this reading, hopefully this is going to be your reading and this is going to be for you. So this is going to have to deal with, what did this person teach you? If you're just like coming out of a relationship, or you're stuck in between, or maybe you just can't get over this person, or it's just somebody that comes to mind immediately. Maybe it's like it was a really hard connection, like with an ex. It was like really, a lot in turmoil. What do you need to know? What was the significance of that connection or this connection? And what was going on? Like, what is the energy kind of like behind it, and, the in between? So let's get into this. This is going to be for the end. This is going to be sort of like the core of the lesson, or the core. And right now we're just going to look into some behaviors perhaps that your person may have been exhibiting. And I feel really drawn right here. So I'm going to go right here. So we have masquerade, which, is really like somebody wearing a mask, somebody pretending, somebody who is not quite who they say they are. It's somebody who also may have been masking their feelings a bit. It could be that they were not comfortable in their own skin or comfortable in their own being. Perhaps they don't really know who they are. And, they're kind of navigating life wearing masks to everybody. So this could be that they misled you a bit. Maybe they pretended to be somebody that they weren't. Maybe they were having their own issues with who they are, where they stand in the world. I feel like this is somebody that may have just acted like the person that they thought you wanted them to be, or said things that they only said them, to gain something with you, or they only said things to, try to manipulate you or whatever. But I feel like, there was a lot of false pretenses there. Let's see, where else am I drawn? Where else am I drawn? Where else am I drawn? I'm drawn down here. So then we have numb. So I feel like, this could be you like kind of checking out emotionally, where, emotional burnout is very real, and that's usually before the numb comes. So sometimes we check out when things are way too much and it's too emotional and it's too painful. This could also be somebody, this could be your person or you, where there's like a deep healing that needs to be done, but there's like an ignoring of it, or like looking the other way on it, or not wanting to deal with it because it's difficult and hard and painful. So there could be actions and behaviors around this that result in either you or your person feeling numb and not being emotionally available. Let's see, where else am I drawn? Where else am I drawn? Where else am I drawn? I got this one right here. So we have stop waiting and start living. So this could be a case where you feel like if you wait it out long enough, perhaps they'll change, or they're going to come back, or they're going to do what you've asked, or they are going to meet your expectations, or they are going to fulfill their promises, all their unfulfilled promises. But I feel like if this person was going to do it, they would have done it already, and they would have shown you. And I feel like when somebody shows you who they are and shows their true colors and shows you who they really are, you need to believe them. Spirit, God is showing up today just telling you, you don't need to waste time on this person. You don't need to waste your life on this person or wait around for this person. Live your life. Life is dangerously short. Let's see, what else do I get? What else do I get? What else do I get? We have negative thoughts. This whole experience could be creating more negative thoughts for you, more negative thoughts to deal with. You might be feeling like there's something wrong with you. You might be feeling like, why weren't you good enough? You might be feeling like inadequate. This might have taken like a blow on your self-esteem or your self-worth, or perhaps you always had an underlying issue of that, and now that's coming to surface. And it's coming to surface so you can deal with it, recognize it, bring light to it, bring healing to it, so you don't repeat it. Because the longer that we hold on to these behaviors and patterns and negative thinking and thoughts and baggage, we're going to just keep attracting the same types of people to ourselves until we get the message or we get the lesson. So I'm going to go with one more, and then we're going to flip the healing card over. And I kind of feel drawn right here in the middle. We have words hurt. What's said is said. I feel like, yeah, this could be like you may have said things that you regret, or perhaps your partner said some things, or the person in question, or the person you're thinking of may have said some things about you. They could have said these things behind your back and you heard it from a third party or another party, or it could be that when they are angry or they're not getting their way, they tend to go into like kind of like belligerent habits where they are blaming or they are not taking responsibility for their own experience. So, yeah, it could be like things that were said that can't be taken back. That's what I'm feeling here. So, let's see what we need to know in terms of healing here for you. Wow. So, I feel like the core lesson with your connection with this person is for you to know that you're enough. So, as painful as it is, I feel like that you went through this crap with this person and I feel like they led you on a goose chase, or they played with your emotions and they pulled your heartstring a million different ways. And at the end of the day, look, words hurt. I feel like what's said is said. They hurt you badly, they cut you deeply. But this whole situation is teaching you that you are enough, regardless of what this person says, because all they do is spew toxicity anyway, because they feel negatively about themselves and it's projection when it's said to you. You are enough. You were born enough. You were born a beautiful being. You have gifts that you want to grow and utilize and use on this planet to help the planet. I just feel like you got to commit to yourself before you could commit to anybody else. And I just feel like this is teaching you not to put up with neglect. It's teaching you not to put up with abuse. It's teaching you to have your own resources, to nurture yourself, to love yourself, give yourself your own security, give yourself your own stability. That is like self-love too. Have appropriate boundaries, go forth with confidence. Let this go, let this relationship go. It served you in a way where it taught you a lesson. Love and light. I hope that was helpful. Like and follow for more.